Fraternity of the String, greetings. I bring you the Hofner Verythin. The Verythin is aptly named because, as you can see, it is very thin. The body is absolutely fantastic. It's a massive, giant stack of a body, but it's so thin it doesn't really feel like it's a big body. Lots of resonance from this as well. The original 60s models of the Verythin used to struggle with feedback in live situations if you cranked it for death metal. So what Hofner have very cleverly done is included a sustain block, which is a block right here, so that you still have these beautiful hollow areas giving you that round, warm ambience. But it's great live if you crank it and play some dirty stuff, which I gather is what Noel Gallagher from a band called Oasis, you might have heard of them, did recently. He has one of these and he enjoys playing his. What do you say we take a listen to some of the fantastic tones you can get from a Hofner Verythin? Starting with some nice kind of clean, jangly type stuff. Verythin comes in a variety of colours. I think black is probably the nicest looking one there. It's so classic, isn't it? But it also comes in sunburst, cherry or a natural finish, which is quite nice. Hofner are a German company and they've been making guitars for a very long time. They're experts, great engineering, and they make some great guitars. Let's take a listen to the various pickups. Particularly nice for me was the mid setting, which was just a beautiful, breathy, natural feeling sound. I was prepared for the Verythin to have some great, warm, jazzy, bluesy tones, which it does in bucketfuls. It's got a lovely rosewood fingerboard, all bound, nickel-plated hardware. It plays like a dream machine, it really does. I mean, this guitar, I'll be honest, it doesn't suit me, does it? But it plays really well if you're into that kind of jazzy vibe, or maybe if you want to play some kind of dirty indie grunge, this would suit. What I wasn't prepared for was the fact that it shreds, and you can actually sweep pick and rip on this baby, which is entirely inappropriate but quite good fun. It's reminiscent of a Gibson 335, but it's different. For a start, it's £1,000 cheaper. Secondly, it's got its own kind of sound. I've played 335s, I do like them, but this is a different kind of sound. It's slightly more aggressive in the mid area. I think overall, it's just, there's some kind of feel on the fretboard. It feels, for me, more together on the fretboard. The action that you feel at the top here is the same as the action you feel at the bottom here. That's the sign of a well-made guitar. The Germans know what they're doing. Well, that about wraps things up here. I really hope you enjoyed this review of the Hofner Verythin. There are plenty more reviews to come from me, 4 a month in fact, from Gould, Hofner, Hohner, Lag, Faith, and more importantly, Chapman guitars. Take it easy, Chappers out.